out. I think I got to figure it out, guys. Are you still here? Is everyone still here? Let me know in the chat if you're still here. So I had my phone screen on lock rotation, and it wouldn't let me rotate it, and I was getting an error message. So we're here. Sorry about that. I had my phone screen on lock rotation, and it wouldn't let me rotate it. Okay, so welcome to the stream. Sorry it took me so long to figure that out, but I got it all sorted. And now I know, take it off the lock screen. Good Lord. Sometimes I swear, technology. Okay, so I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm not sure if I can see your comments, so I'm gonna try to look on my iPad here and see if that, oh yeah, I can see you guys on here. Okay, so yesterday I decided that I was gonna make a concertina book. So I took a sheet of Arch watercolor paper, and basically all I did was cut it into half, so it's 15 by 20. And well, actually, I think the sheet is 22 by 30, so I cut it down to 22 by 15. And I made this really fun, not too big, concertina book with just some tape in the middle. So I think we're going to work on this for a while. Then I glued some boards here to the front and the back. And I've done this before. Let me scooch up a little bit so we can see more of what we're going on here. Is that better? Sherry, you're my hero, girl. You're just my hero. Okay. So yesterday also I was watching another creator make some papers out of using glass, and she used oil paint, but I'm going to use acrylic paint. So I made these papers that anyone can make with just a sheet of glass. It's almost like jelly printing, but it's a little different. I wanted to make some more because I want to start with these in the concertina so that we can just sort of build up from there and make it a little bit more cohesive. So her name is Ruth Ander. Make sure to check her out. She's amazing. She does a whole series called Printmaking at Home. That's really fun. So yeah, let's do that. I made some, this is one I made yesterday. This is also one I made yesterday, but it's kind of a mistake. This one came out better. So you can see there's a really fun way to make these transparent marks on mid-exam paper. That'll give you some really good results. Okay, so we're gonna get out some, hi Martine, we're gonna get out some basics acrylic, and I'm just gonna do a quick demo of this, and then we'll start working in the book. So this is the Payne's Gray, my favorite color ever. I'm just gonna put some of this down here. I'm just gonna make a little line of it, and then we're gonna roll it out. It might look a little wonky here in the beginning. She uses oil paint, but I'm not really in an oil paint kind of mood today, so we're not gonna use that. It's weird, there's a delay on the iPad. I promise the next one will go smoother, guys. This roller kind of sucks. Okay, so we got our paint down, and now we're just gonna gently lay the med exam paper over top. I didn't push it down way hard. And then we can take whatever we want. I'm going to use this. You can use this palette knife. I'm trying not to get pressure on it because when you push down on it, you can get pressure where you want it. You just kind of want it gently over top. The thing that I like about this over the jelly plate is that you don't have to make the marks first, which I don't know about, excuse me, for you guys, but I get confused about reversing things. Like, it doesn't really work for me. So if I'm putting marks down on the jelly plate, like taking things away versus being subtractive rather than additive, and this is more of an additive process, which sometimes in my little brain makes sense. So I'm just making marks here. You can use whatever. Like I have this chopstick here we can use. And just kind of play with it and see what kind of marks you can make. It's almost like a trace monoprinting. And just a way to get, the thing I like about it too is that we're getting some pretty good transparency. Oh, sorry. I'm going to do that a lot. I hit my camera a lot. Through here. Yeah. Oh, left-handed. Yeah, that will do it too. Here, look. I'm using my left hand. You probably can't see that because it's probably reversed. Okay, so. But yeah, I get totally confused. Okay, so let's pull this up and see what we got. I think you guys are going to like this. So that's kind of what it looks like as far as just what we're doing. So you could use a variety of things with this. I find the acrylic paint work better. Actually, I had a smaller. Here, let me clean this off real quick. I did clean my studio in anticipation of this live. Well, I cleaned the desk and the floor. Some of the shelves are still messy. But I did clean it because I wanted a fresh new start. And I also did, I'm going to show you what I did as far as organization goes. This is my big problem with my studio. I know I'm getting kind of off topic here. Is that I have one giant table to work on. And because, you know, I love all of my tools, I love things being out where I can see them. And that can be a problem because of space. Now, my table is quite large, but it can be a problem. So what I did was, let me grab this, see if I can grab it without spilling. I found this little guy in my closet. So it's just an organizer tray that has all of my favorite tools and mediums right here where I can find them. So they're not just sitting on the desk. They're actually somewhere where I can find them. Like, I looked forever for this eraser yesterday. Couldn't find it. Didn't know where it was at. So that's why I started cleaning the desk. So now I can put stamps. I can put whatever I'm working on immediately in this little container. And so it's going to make my life a lot easier. And it's going to sit off camera, so you can't see it. But how fun is that? I apologize to you for my loud, for the loud AC unit. I'm in the basement. Okay. So, next question. Next question. Cherry cracked me up. Should we... Oh, I was going to show you on the smaller plate. That's right. So, I did some on this little plate. This little tiny piece here. And I think I had different results in the bigger plate. So let's do... I put a lot more on there, I think. Let's try this brayer. That's way too much. Hold on. I think the results I had with the smaller brayer were better. I don't know why. So we're going to try that. What did I do? I think I rolled it out here on the, I got a jelly plate over here. I just want to see. So you don't need a big sheet of glass. If you have a picture frame or something like that, you could probably work it out like that. Okay. This is what I did with the very first ones that I did. And I almost like the smaller plate better, mostly because it's small and easier to deal with. Yeah, I think that's fun. Let's do another one. Let's fill up this paper since I put out more paint. Oh, I'm so relieved that we got this. Okay, so here's what I found. I think the difference is that I rolled it out, the paint on the jelly plate first, and then put it on here on the glass. I think that makes a difference. I didn't do that. I just put it on the glass last time. So I like these sort of, I like some solid marks, but I also like, oh God. I'm glad you can't hear the AC unit. I can hear it. I always think that people can hear it because it's so like different in here. And of course I didn't put my mic on today. So yeah, I think it works better this way, but let's finish up with this little piece right here and then we'll move on to our sketchbook. So think about like should I do like, I'm trying to decide if I should do all the pages or just like one page at a time. I've seen like Liz Acrylic, when she does her concertina book, she puts down all of the collage at once and then works into it. And that might be a fun way to do it. But I don't know if I have enough collage paper. Maybe we'll just work on one today and then I'll work on the rest of it during the week. Okay, so that's our little, I think these marks are better than, well, they're not. They're just different. I think you get more solid marks when you roll it out first and then apply it onto the glass. Sherry, are you painting today? Are you painting right now? Can I place a link in the description box for what? What do you need a link for? Your cousin kept you up till 5:45? What did you need a link for, Cher? Oh, yeah, let me see if I can find her. Hold on. Let me see if I can find her real quick. Maybe I can just type her name in here. Let's see if that works. Okay. Hold on. I'll find her. Hold on. Ruth Ander. I'm on my other account, so you should be able to. called Printmaking at Home with Ruth. Okay. Here you go. I'm putting in right now. Okay, so that's weird. Like, it's showing I'm logged in as my other self, but it's showing it by me. That's weird. Okay. YouTube is very smart. Oh my God, 7.5 hours? I'm sorry, girl. That sounds horrible. My sister and I don't talk on, my sister and I talk on, we talk on the phone like once a month, but she sends me like on instant messenger, she sends me like every meme ever. It's kind of hilarious. Like, she's constantly blowing up my messenger with memes. Okay. So I've got this is just a sheet of mat board just to kind of keep some of the desk clean. Okay, so I think we're just going to work on maybe one page at a time to start. I don't know really what I want to do here. I definitely want to do some paper. Oh, and I did stamp some of I made a couple of new stamps, so I stamped those as well, but I don't think I want to use those to begin. Let's start with, well, before we start anything, we need to start off with some pencil marks. Oh, and this is my crazy pencil sharpener. So you start here on this side, and then you just sort of move down the holes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it's got 4 holes. You start at the big side and just kind of work your way down. And at the end, you get this pretty smooth, and you can make it as pointy as you want. Look at that. It works great for just regular pencils, but it does not work for charcoal. So just so you know, I got it on Amazon. I think it was like $5. But yeah, pretty fun. Okay, so we're going to start with some mark making. And I kind of want these to be a little different than my normal work. I want to explore some different ideas, I think. So we're just going to, if I come over to this page too, I think I'm going to do, maybe we'll do 2 pages. We'll do 2 pages, I think. We may only work on 1 page at a time, but I think I'm going to start with just 2 pages. Yes. If you're here in the chat, I can't see how many people here. I think it's just you and me, Sherry, right now. I think I scared everybody off away because I was late and couldn't figure out what I was doing. I wasn't actually late. I really just couldn't figure out the button. And now we know. Somehow I think I had that problem before. But that was a long time ago. The last time I went live was like forever ago. But I think I want to make this, I may want to make this like an every other week thing. Like do a video 1 week and live stream the next. Okay, that's probably enough marks. I'm just marking like crazy woman. Let's start with, I'm going to start with these papers, I think. Yeah, I can only see, I think, I'm looking, I I thought Martine was in here, but I think she might have left. Yeah. So yeah, Sherry, let's have a little chat and a little. Yeah, I might have to do both of these pages, I think. Oh, she's still here. Hello, Martine. I'm Trina. Oh, I was on the wrong thing. How is work? Work is not great right now. It's a little slow, which is why I start new projects, because usually when I start new projects in art, my art life, my other life blows up. So we need some blow up. It's a little slow. It happens from time to time, um, especially when the economy's not fabulous. And yeah, whatever. It is what it is. It'll all work itself out. Yay, there are 3 of us. That's exciting. So I'm just ripping papers right now. I don't know what I'm doing. You guys wanted the behind the scenes process of what I do. This is it in all of its glory. Okay, so I'm just gonna maybe just start taping them. These are all on med exam paper. Yeah, I don't really do kids. My photography business is mostly personal branding. So I shoot photos for businesses. Right now it's just summer and everybody is like completely in their kid bubbles. I used to shoot kids, but I don't do that anymore. Let me get out a piece of paper here, matte medium. Look at our matte medium. So yeah, I don't shoot kids anymore. I know that sounds. I don't take photos of kids anymore, I should say. I don't want to get banned on the live stream on the very first try. They don't like that word. Okay. Color shaper. So I just kind of place these down. I don't know if I'm going to use them all. So let's just move them up here. I think I'm just going to start like right here. Yeah, I've never been a kiddo person. I don't have children, so it's kind of one of those things for me. Like I used to shoot families, but it's almost like the entry level photography business thing. I have an ad running right now on Facebook, so hopefully people are coming to my website. So it just takes time sometimes. Like sometimes, like the last 3 months I've been super busy, like 5 or 6 shoots a month, and then boom, nothing. Ooh, I like that though. What do you guys think of that? I like that mark. Back to the art. So yeah, I think I'm just going to do these 2 pages and then we'll see where we're at, because it's probably not going to get dry. So I'm spraying this paper down with water as well. I kind of like this idea of, because this paper blends so well, like it's almost like if we cut these into small enough strips, like a big strip and then like they feel like brush strokes, don't they? I think that's kind of fun. Ooh, I made a discovery here. Oh, that would be fun. I like the the idea of a collage material swap. That could be fun. Yeah, but I feel like these look a little brush strokey. What if we made one even smaller? Can I make one smaller? I don't know if I can tear one smaller. Let's see. Ooh, that was a tiny piece. Okay, what if we just put this like... I'm kind of thinking about these brush strokes now. Maybe make it overlap a little bit. Okay, I'm sort of liking this. Oh, I just noticed a really bad thing, guys. Like, there's no way for me to, like, lock the focus in on this. So if my hand, I'm going to take this off because I think it's picking up on my bracelet. There's absolutely no, I looked a couple of days ago when I set the stream up. There's no way to do that, unfortunately. So I'll be popping in and out. Let's see how I feel about that. I think that one's a little too, let's do this. Let's do another one of these smaller ones here. I think that Jackie really, I think her belief on that is that the gloss gel is her favorite. I don't like shiny things in my work. Like, I just don't like super shiny pieces. And I mean, you could use, I don't think it matters. I think I mean, you can see that it maybe makes it, I tried it a little less or a little more transparent, but I just don't see, I don't like it. But she is adamant about it. Like, she will die on that hill. Love her to death, but but you know, I'm not a rule follower, so I do what I want to do. And I don't like shiny, so I'm a matte girl. But sometimes if I have a really thick paper, like a super thick paper, I do have a jar of, oh, let's see. Oh, look what I found. It's Bob. It's Bob Ross. I do have a tube of the Amsterdam gel medium. This stuff is thick, thick, thick. So if I need to use something for a thicker paper, I will do that. Oh, here. Let's see if you guys can hear Bob. He says stuff. We need to keep Bob in the stream. Bob. Okay, back to what I was doing. I don't have the sound turned up, so I don't know if you guys could hear that. But Bob is my muse. Okay. Let's see, what are we thinking? I think I like how this is going. I like this sort of thing here. I think I might be being too fussy. I don't want to cover it all up with, I don't want to cover it all up. I just want to, I'm sort of grooving on this sort of idea of it as mark making though. The starch. I still haven't tried the starch yet. Hi, Bob. It's true. I do enable. Although I'm not featuring any new products in this piece. Let's put What about some of this, these stampy papers? Like, I put these down. I thought the ghost parts were better than, I'll just show you here in a second. I kind of move that really quickly. The ghost parts of these prints are really kind of fun. I don't like how that, I don't want it to be square there. Let's put that down. I'm getting to the, I'm just gonna put stuff down point and quit being so fussy about it. So yeah, the ghost side of these prints were very fun. Look at that, the stamps were really fun. So now I think I need to make another set of papers that's just the ghost stamps and the regular stamps. So here were this was the regular stamp, and then these were the ghost prints came through. Oh, sorry, I keep hitting the phone. Okay, so this is still very wet. I don't think I want to, do I want to put more down? Let's see if we have more, paper. I don't know that I want to cover it all up with paper, with collage, although that's more the collage than I normally use. So I can't really do anything until it dries. Yeah, Martine, I would just use the matte. I use matte medium all the time, and I haven't really noticed. I mean, if you're having to put 2 layers down, that doesn't make any sense. Just use the matte medium. Jackie's not gonna know, I promise. So, yeah. Okay, so we've got this section done. I wonder, should I keep going? Yeah, maybe. I don't know, because I kind of want to do more. I kind of want to, we kind of let this dry. I could get my hairdryer out, but it's going to be really loud, and I don't want to do that. Because it's going to be really loud. We won't tell her. It'll be our secret. Okay. Well, let's see, what else could we do? Okay, I'm gonna turn the hairdryer on. So you guys make sure you, let me get the hairdryer out. You guys make sure you turn your sound down. I'll give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, that wasn't so bad. It's not completely dry. Martine, what time is it where you're at? Like 8 o'clock? So I know I have we have a lot of international peeps that pop in, so I want to make sure that we're not doing, it's not like 3 in the morning or something. 21:55. Me trying to do math. Let's add some watercolor to this, I think. I'm trying to decide what color should we. I'm trying to decide what color we want. I think I'm going to keep it pretty neutral. And we'll add some watercolor, and then we'll probably... I don't want this to get too long. How long are we on for? Like 40 minutes? Oh, 10 in the evening. Well, that's not too bad. Maybe we should think about, we'll do a poll and see what time everybody might want to go live. Because if we could get a time that's probably maybe like 11, like 11 at night, or 11 in the daytime would probably be what? That would be like 9 o'clock. Oh, what am I doing with a small brush? Girl. Tiny brush. What am I doing? Okay, so this paper is a little bigger than what I normally work on. It's 7 by 7. So it's more square. I used to work in square format all the time. I really do love it. So I've kind of been loving this sort of, that Poems About You color has really been one of my favorites lately. I don't know what I did there. Don't like that. We probably need some more paint over here. Kind of lacking in paint. I'm thinking maybe, you know, I might want to just start off with just some basic blue tones, like sort of monochrome. What if we did that and then brought in, because we got the Payne's gray here. What if we just did blue tones and black? Maybe some charcoal, some of our charcoal paint. The grapeseed black, maybe, because it's kind of a blue tint. I'm thinking I just want to do blue and gray, or blue and black to start, and then we can add with the watercolor. And then we can add in color after that. Yeah, I apologize, Martine, for me starting late. I had technical issues. Okay, so this is the grapeseed black from Schmincke. I think I want to keep it pretty simple with just some blue and black. If I could get paint on my brush, what am I doing? What am I even doing right now? I kind of want these to be pretty energetic, and I want nice movement. I kind of like this so far. Now the question is, will I continue it onto the next page? I think I will. It's interesting, this Arches paper, watercolor paper, is so different than painting on the cheaper paper that I've been using. It's like almost night and day. In a good way, in a very good way. What are we thinking? Give me some feedback. What are we thinking? Loving it already. Oh, I love Caroline. Yeah. Um, you know, we could add some, speaking of Caroline, we could definitely add some charcoal in here. Like some regular charcoal. But I don't know if you guys can see this. You probably can't see it. Um, this grapeseed black, like, is super fun. I'm trying not to cover up all the collage. I mean, it's still landscapey. It's maybe a little different than what we normally do. Okay. Where's my palette knife? I don't like how that's doing its thing. Well, I'm not sure if Caroline's fond of me. It's interesting. It's always interesting to, let's get some charcoal out, to start meeting people. What happens when we put this is just a piece of regular charcoal. So I think this is going to be really cool when we come in with color and kind of add in more vibes of that. So I don't want to get too complicated at this stage, because we're definitely going to, like, if I could probably finish the whole book today, because I get on those kicks where I just want to make work. I'm trying to be, I think we can do it over the course of a few days or a few weeks, maybe. Okay. I think I'm going to stop there today. We can still add some stamping in if we want to, but I'm not sure. Maybe not on this page. Maybe they'll put the stamps on the next page to kind of shake it up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, Carolyn is awesome. I love her. Don't listen to me. So, so what are we thinking, ladies? I think that I will probably be done for today. Let's pick a time for the next Sunday we'll do a video. And then the Sunday after that, I think we'll do like a noon start time or 1 start time. So it's a little earlier for our European friends. And unthinking done. Yeah, it's good so far. I think it's good so far. We'll keep going. All right, ladies. It was super fun. Thanks for being patient with me and showing up even though I was 20 minutes late to my own live stream. But I promise next time I figured it out, I will turn off the lock screen and have it done. Okay? Thanks so much, guys. Awesome. I'll see you next time. How do I end this?